Good morning, folks. Got a couple things to go over today, but we're starting with this. As grand minimum approaches, the Earth is killing sunspots again, just like the Monders reported with the last grand minimum. This big boy has been shut down. We have a few more blue positive areas that could build, but something tells me they will wait until it departs the Earth-facing position. Let's come to spaceweathernews.com and eye the big filament behind the coronal hole. I warned him yesterday he wasn't being sneaky trying to slip in there, so he left as well. That's 3 filaments released in 2 days, all on the incoming limb, none daring to fire at our planet. Gorge of plasma movement, though, seen here in 304 angstroms, ionized helium. So we've been expecting CME impact, right? Well, folks, look at the little hitch there in the telemetry around 2100 or 2200 UTC, just before December 19th. Why would I be showing you this puny little notch? Because that's how weak the initial shock wave was. Even without major geomagnetic activity, we did see a bit of it, and over at Kiruna they noted a sharp pulse as that wave swept past. Q index actually shows a storm level condition associated with it. So that was an impact. Very weak though, and weren't we expecting 2? Indeed we were. We'll see if that second one hits today, but at this point, its lagging time is indicative that it would also be very weak. Meanwhile, the space weather quake factors are low. We've got a coronal hole down there, but that is about it. However, we can always check in on the Earth factors as well, particularly the OLR anomalies. Last night we issued alerts for the northwest US, Baja, and the area from Indonesia across to the east around those islands to the area north of New Zealand. Let's go see what I saw last night. We've got the negative anomalies pushing hard over land here in the United States and Mexico. These are partially rain related, however. But the area across the Pacific is too grand and expansive to merely be cloud driven. A tight mixture of strong positive and negative anomalies across that thin slice of islands north of Australia there. Top quake of the last day, 6.2 that struck in the heart of the anomalies, Vanuatu. Top link of the day is to NASA's latest reason climate models have been so far off. For those who only read the headlines, rates of global warming predictions have never actually proven accurate. Not once, and this is NASA's 8th article describing the problems in those models over the last 5 years. Don't be a sheep like the IPCC, do your homework. Folks, we know low pressure drives wind counterclockwise in the north while high pressure drives the wind clockwise. These Earth spots are reinforcing flows on opposite sides of the United States with cold driven down in the east and heat coming up in the west. That is temporarily aided by upper level flows allowing cold air to descend into the stream dip there and allowing more room for heat to come up into the notch out west. Those factors at multiple atmospheric levels are the reason we are seeing an asinine temperature delta in the United States over the last 24 hours. Jeez. Folks, I'll say this again. When one of the world's leading electrical engineers, university professors from across the country, and the crew from the most watched space weather news program on YouTube get together to discuss the things that bring you out to the news each day, it is going to be quite a show. The Mobile Observatory will be there, and the social hour Saturday evening will be right alongside it, just like we did on tour. Learn all about the conference at the link below or at suspiciousobservers.org, where website members will remember it is Saturday, so a new episode of Fly on the Wall will be posted in just a few hours. Also, folks, only 15 books left in this second shipment, and then I'll have to order more. It'll be the difference between early January delivery to you and me waiting until mid-January just for me to get the next shipment in. The controversies, the science, Earth's future, at a level anyone can digest and understand, including a clear and concise section on the Earth-facing solar quiet. We did the United States already. Here's Europe, down under, and shots of our star to close. Remember, we expect more solar fireworks for Saturnalia due to planetary geometry. It's 5:45 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.